So the Guyanese Critic is coming to you from just outside a gold dealership in Gordon Street, Kitty. And this morning there was a massive heist here. $38 million and some 100 ounces of gold. How this transpired is, from all indications, something out of a movie. Since gold dealerships in Guyana are heavily secured, fortified buildings, a lot of security, this building here also has security. It so happens that it seems that the security let the bandits in, three armed men, assuming that they had come to buy gold or do transaction in relation to gold. They let them in and they also saw them out, not knowing that the persons related to the business were tied up inside. The police are on the ground, police investigators are on the ground, and they have begun their investigation. And just to give you a gauge, this is Alexander Street and that direction is Vasinjan Road. When heading east on Garden Street, the building would be on the right hand side. And there is some video footage that we're trying to access that will help in better understanding who these persons were and how this was able to be pulled off under the nose of a heavily under the nose of security and on a heavily fortified, you look at the place, you realize the building is fairly secure, gates well locked, and if you're here on a normal day you wouldn't even believe that this kind of business, buying and selling of gold, happens here. These people got their own clientele, their own customers. And how did this happen? If it's an inside job, what exactly transpired is yet to be ascertained by investigators. I could clearly tell you so far the losses in the amount of $38 million and 100 ounces of gold. This is lot 23, Gordon Street, Kitty. And they got cameras around, and I was told that some of the systems, the DVR was taken away by the criminals, the persons who pulled off this heist, but there is some video footage from special cameras that was fed into a cloud that they were not able to take the footage, the DVR for. For those of you who've just tuned into Daybreak News, who brings you it live and direct, the Guyanese Critic is in Gordon Street, just between Alexander Street, Kitty, and Vasinjan Road. And there's been a heist here this morning. Funny enough, something out of the movies, since this place is heavily fortified and has, a lot of security, armed security. And you have three persons came here this morning under the guise of transacting business. This is a gold dealership. They buy gold. And three persons is said to have come here this morning under the guise of coming to do business, went in, tied up everybody, packed up the gold, packed up the money, and came out and even hailed up the guards on their way out, thanking them for, being very professional. So like I see a guard, man, you hail you up, you tell you, yes, man, thanks for watching my back. What he did not know, or the security did not know, they were watching the criminals back, right? So that is what exactly transpired. Something like out of an Ocean's 11 movie transpired here. Unfortunately, one person is going to be, the principals of this business is going to be feeling the brunt of the loss. Members of the Guyana Police Force are on the ground, investigators are on the ground and processing the crime scene, taking statements from individuals, and hopefully soon we will have a word on this. Only a few years ago, one individual came to sell gold and was attacked through one of these same streets too. I think in the Campbellville area, but same like back to the southern direction. And he was shot. He shot at the bandits, but he was shot and then went on to lose his life after going to the Georgetown Hospital to seek medical attention. They were unable to remove the bullet and save his life. And this is a serious threat. Security is one of the main concerns to persons who are doing business in this country, security. And one has to ask oneself, how more secure can you get? Look at this place. This place has cameras. It's heavily fortified. You can't see, and it's tinted glass there, and a number of security personnel. Fortunately, I've not been told of even one shot going off. The three persons came with a car, entered this business premises under the guise of going to buy gold, and they passed through security. I do not know how they passed through security. What are the security checks that are in place for somebody coming to do business here? But they did pass through the security. They went inside. They bagged 100 ounces of gold and $38 million so far. That is the number. It might grow because this just happened this morning. Just hours ago this happened. Police are still on the scene investigating. So this is confirmed though, $38 million and 100 ounces of gold. They're said to have tied up the staff and then walked calmly out, hailing up, as you say, for want of a more sophisticated word, giving a hello and hi to the security on their way out. So they hail up the guards, and the guards were totally unaware that the men who were walking out had just tied up the other staff inside and had in their possession $38 million and 100 ounces of gold. Right? So you will be getting further updates on Daybreak News. Keep watching Daybreak News. Follow Daybreak News, where you will get updates as we get the information. So far, we know this morning there was a robbery here. There was a major heist here. $38 million, 100 ounces of gold. And this is Gordon, 23 Gordon Street, Kitty. That is between Alexander Street and Vasinjan Road. The Guyanese critic for Daybreak News coming to you where this heist just hours ago occurred.